For our new viewers, let us take a look back to the beginning of the cabin build. Tony and Tanya started clearing the building site even before they knew what style of cabin they intended to build. The building site was built like most DIY homestead projects, with a tractor and a chainsaw. Once the area was opened up, the plan started to form. Sitting at the kitchen table, they began to sketch this future cabin. So much was unknown, but this was an exciting time. They then started researching construction styles. This cabin would start its life as an off-grid cabin, so energy efficiency was a must. This is about the time they ran across structural insulated panels, otherwise called SIP panels. Eco Panels of Tennessee offered a seminar on their product and building techniques. They knew they wanted to build a pier-style cabin, and this is the point where they decided to dig out a flat building pad for the cabin. They used their tractors to dig a couple hundred tons of dirt. At this point, the cabin style started to take shape. Eco Panels of Tennessee helped throughout the whole design. Once the building pad was built, the real work started. The location of the building site was a difficult location. There was no way to get a concrete truck to this location, so Fast 2K was used as in many of their other projects. Fast 2K is an alternative to concrete and superior in many ways. It is easy to transport, it protects the wood posts, and it's easy for DIYers to use. Once the foundation was in, the cabin started to take shape. First, the floor panels were laid in place. Next, the walls were set. The cabin is built in the Eco Panels factory. Once the kit is on the building site, construction goes fast. A crew of motivated people could put this cabin in the dry in 2 days. Unfortunately for Tanya, she only had Tony to work with most days. This brings us to this video and the installation of the roof panels. Thank you, Neighbor John, for helping with this project. He is an awesome friend to Tony and Tanya.
Tanya's pretty much taking over the tractor now, moving and stuff. She's slow and steady. That's what it's all about. Turned into a real farm girl. So this makes it so much easier since we widened the road coming back to the cabin. We still got a lot of grade work to do right in here, but much better. Further back in here now, but it's pretty clear all the way up to this point. And you can see the cabin over here, and the road comes around like this. So we're going to end up taking these 2 small trees right here and the 1 small tree behind it right here, and that'll give us a really nice path to go through here. We may take one of these 2 trees down to give a little more room, but I think it's all right. Because it's going straight, I think it's gonna be okay. So here's a little different, unique look at the cabin. Coming in with the first row, we got the first one right here. This is our second pallet right here. I think there's 2 more pallets up there with roof panels. And because we're starting from this end, we're going to start with, I think panel 4 and go backwards. I believe that's 3 on top. We'll figure it out as we go. We got to get the plans, take a look at it. So it should be those panels. Well, that panel can be hanging out there. I forgot there's a 1 foot hangover, so that do need to go back that way. So this is R4. This is the portion that goes up. I believe this is the portion that...
This is a solid.
Right, it's already got the 2x6 in the outside.
Yes.
So we're good there. So when we pick this up, it needs to pick up.
The outside.
Right, this needs to pick up, swing around, and set like that with that flat part to the outside.
Okay.
So this, like I said, this panel is 400 pounds. These hooks are, the panel is 200 pounds, or less than 200 pounds. And these hooks are rated at 400 pounds a piece. So I'll put 4 of these big screws down through it, and I don't have any worries about it pulling up. I went ahead and just wrapped it over twice. And then I just worked on getting this thing, them two the same length. They'll be our waiting on us when we get there. Yep. Okay, let me climb up here. We have blown a hydraulic line. I was just saying that I'm really disappointed that these hydraulic lines only lasted 50 years. Oh, Hank would be proud of me right now out here in the woods with 2 crescent wrenches working on a truck. If y'all don't know Hank Hamilton, Hamiltonville Farm YouTube channel, he has got, he takes old trucks and restarts them, you know, trucks, dozers, whatever, and he will get them running after they've not been running for, you know, years. Anyway, his claim to fame is he try to get the whole thing running with just a crescent wrench, and surprisingly, a lot of times he does. Put a few down the front. Thank you, sir. Need the hammer.
It's gonna be monkey.
Turning up at the seam.
We're good right here. Ow, it's got a sharp poke. Oh, I got it. Okay, check it out. We're getting close to having this thing in the dry. Once we make it past this wall, it'll be in the dry. So we're gonna definitely get this row done the day before we run out of daylight. If I quit talking and get back to it. Go up the ladder. Slide right in.
If not,
That's it. That's all I got.
yep, you're up against the bottom board.
That fits pretty good. All right, so we are definitely gonna have to rethink our ladder situation. So this is a momentous occasion, and the reason being is this last panel here, this officially puts the cabin in the dry. Obviously we got to put the tape down, but we'll get that done. This next row is the cantilever portion that goes out over the porch. And we have already got those panels lifted up here, and we're getting ready to set those up. Even if we don't get to tape this today, I want to foam all these cracks. I'm gonna go down there and take that next thing foam off. Once you start pulling these down, you're gonna want to. Our instinct is to put it down a little bit more. You will pull through this, so resist to the urge to over tighten, because you will pull a hole through the panel, and then you got to come back with tape and tape that up. That tape ain't cheap. All right, I'm in the very back corner of the cabin, and we just put the last piece of roof on, the last SIP panel. Obviously, we still got to put the roof on. We still got to do some more foaming, and then we got to put all the big screws down, finish that out, then put the zip tape down, and then it'll be ready for lathing and metal roof. All right, this is the worst part of this whole deal, is getting down. Here's a look from the underside. We've still got to cut off those the excess of the joist, or the ceiling joist, or rafters, or whatever we want to call them, trusses. But wow, it's a good feeling.